Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So it seems like after more than 8 years since we last saw some EA games on Steam, this is happening again next year. So let's read this rather surprising announcement from EA because I actually didn't see it coming. Electronic Arts and Valve have partnered to put EA games into the hands of the players on Steam. Starting next spring, EA Access, our ever-growing subscription service powered by great games and member benefits. Ever-growing subscription, so this is clearly one of those pure marketing stunts. So it says it will be making its way to Steam. EA Access is the first and only gaming subscription service available on Steam, and the fourth platform featuring an EA subscription. The partnership kicks with Star Wars trademark Jedi Fallen Order, launching on November 15th and available for pre-order today. In the coming months, players on Steam will also be able to play other major titles like The Sims 4, Unravel 2, multiplayer games like Apex Legends, FIFA 20, and Battlefield 5 will be available next year. And players on both Origin and Steam will have the ability to play together. A library of titles awaits you in the vault, but beyond the games themselves, EA Access enhances your gaming experience with a medley of rewards. Get the red carpet treatment with exclusive catalog-wide discounts and in-game member benefits for some of our biggest franchises. Keep an eye out for more news and updates on this partnership in the coming weeks and months. Alright, so it seems like the saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, is true for Steam. And it seems like even this fierce competition from Epic Games has just made more competitors come back to Steam rather than split gamers even more on PC. And this decision, I think, is not arbitrary. So because we know that Steam has far more install base and far more competitive players. So from a website here called Variety.com, it says that Steam has now 1 billion accounts and 90 million active users. So compared to Origin, back in 2013 it had 30 million users, and not all of them are obviously active. So even if they have like maybe 100 million accounts, they are not going to have as many active users as Steam has. And to understand more this decision from EA, here I have a screenshot from Statista.com, and this screenshot shows the annual net revenue of EA from fiscal year 2013 to 2019 by platform, which is very important here. So we got here in azure blue consoles, dark blue is PC and browser, white is mobile, and red is other. So if we focus here on 2018 and 2019, so we see that, you know, by a very wide margin, EA gets its revenues from console mostly, and PC is very shy compared to consoles. And in 2019 there is even something more interesting. So here we have $3.333 billion from consoles, 780 millions from PC, and notice here on mobile it's $824 million. It's very clear that PC isn't doing really well for EA, and even mobile section is surpassing it, which is kinda surprising. I mean, because EA is not a mobile game company by default. They don't develop so many mobile games, so it doesn't really make sense to see mobile doing even better than PC. And one of the reasons that it does better than PC and that consoles do significantly better than PC is first the Origin platform itself. So in consoles you don't have to install any launcher, you just go in there and you buy your games and that's it. Whereas on PC you have to download a launcher, in this case it's Origin. And now that we have so many launchers for so many game developers, things are becoming a lot more confusing and a lot less pleasing to see or to have. So no one wants to have so many launchers for their games, and I think everyone by default would want to have like only one launcher or one platform in which they can find all of their games. Of course that's not happening because of the fierce competition from Epic Games, but it seems like also that Steam has benefited from this competition, and it seems like EA is taking a wise decision to bring their games to Steam because they will gain more sales. Obviously they will gain more traction. Everyone is going to be interested to try one of those games, especially like those Star Wars games. You know, they're really popular, especially in console, and I think PC players would love to have those games, especially Steam players would love to have those games in their preferred launcher, which is by far much more intuitive, it's cleaner. I think it's superior in every aspect, even to Origin. And we see now that EA is making this move just similar to what Rockstar is doing. So Rockstar games, they have their launcher right now, they have announced it, but they are still keeping, you know, ties with Steam, and so they will release those games that they have on their launcher on Steam, and they are not going to be like 100% exclusive to the Rockstar launcher. And it seems like also Origin is aware that it's the best way to do this kind of business. You cannot possibly just want to have, you know, the full price of the game to you only if you're not a very big competitor to Steam. And we have seen that even Epic Games that's shelling so much money to secure those exclusives, and most of them are timed exclusives, especially for big games. Even Epic Games cannot compete with Steam because obviously everyone has been using Steam forever, and they are very reluctant for objectively good reasons to change their preferred launcher. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's the news that I had today. Don't forget to comment and tell us your opinion, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a good one.